If you're someone who takes the perspectives, opinions, and feedback of people around you very seriously, and you sometimes chew on what somebody says about you or your behavior for a very long time, then hear me out, because in this video I'm going to share with you how I approach taking in feedback from other people that saves me a lot of energy and bandwidth. So for a very long time, I used to take the feedbacks and criticisms from people around me very seriously, to the degree that it would cause a lot of self-doubt and not being able to move forward when someone, and it could even be an acquaintance or someone I didn't even know, expressed some kind of criticism in what I was doing. And one of the reasons why I was taking in the perspective of these people was that I had this idea or thought that there's truth in every perspective. So it's kind of my responsibility to extract the nugget of truth in every perspective, no matter how much projection or misperception is part of it. While it is true that there is truth in every perspective, the amount of truth or the depth of truth will vary very greatly from feedback to feedback, from perspective to perspective. And I have learned that it's not always worth my time and energy to dig through all the levels of projection that is part of someone's perspective to find the nugget of truth in there. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that every person's perspective is biased to some degree. Like, there's no person that has ultimate truth, because it's part of our human experience that we look at the world from a subjective point of view. So I'm not dividing people into these people are full of shit and projection and these people are not. Obviously, it's a spectrum. And the way that I discern whose feedback and perspective I really take to heart, even if it's painful, challenging, uncomfortable, and so on, is this: would I take advice from this person? Is this person someone I would approach to ask for their perspective? Is this someone where I see a lot of wisdom in how they look at life? Is this someone who I feel like I can learn from? And so, as someone who takes people's perspectives in very deeply, habitually, it is a practice for me to set a clear boundary when there's some kind of perspective coming from the outside, and I sense, obviously, there will be some truth in it. I'm not discarding it as complete bullshit, but I'm discerning whether it's worth my energy and bandwidth in this moment to engage with it and find out what the truth is. And if I decide, no, this is not worth my time right now, then I set a clear boundary inside of myself of how deep I'm letting that in. And this has to do something with just acknowledging, like, this is this person's experience and this is how they're looking at life and this is how they're looking at me, at what I'm doing, and that's completely fine, but I'm choosing not to engage with it to a level of depth that I might do with other perspectives. So I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a like and write something in the comments. This would help out this page and this channel a lot. Because of the algorithm, comments tend to boost these videos. So I'd really appreciate your support there, and I hope to see you in the next video.